gonna start this one off right away by moving on to Kogane Jet Graffiti before we move on to Love Attack. Why did I just select Jet Crush? I meant to select Kogane Jet Graffiti. Okay, so of course, as always, we're going to use gum to start this thing out. Now, with Kogane Jet Graffiti, like Ben 10 Jet Graffiti, there's an area we haven't seen yet, which is Kibagaoka Hill, a technically unofficial title. First up is of size large, Tentacles by Chopsticky at number 53, followed by extra large graffiti, Devil May Care by Little Devils at number 89. There's only 2 pieces of graffiti in this area. It's not a lot, but it is enough to be worth mentioning. Again, we have quite a high jet rank requirement for this mission, and we have a lot of spraying to do, and not much time to do it. Okay, a fair amount of time to do it, but whatever. We got another quite good track. Sneak Man is one that I like a lot. I mean, to be fair, I like basically every song in this game, with few exceptions. I'm not gonna say what those are, just because I don't want, I don't want people to be like, my taste in music, he think bad? Why his opinion matters? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. But I don't know. I don't want to, like, make someone feel like their choices are even not mine. I don't know. I'm dancing around this for no good reason, really. So unlike Ben 10 Show, Kogane's Jet Graffiti is much easier, or at least I think, is much easier to both get through and get through with a jet rank. Mostly because the route through it is, although you could do it in a not so easy fashion, it's fairly easy and fairly linear. You start in the residential area, spraying the areas you would in the first Kogane mission, and then you can move towards the sewers. Well, you have to move towards the sewers. That's the immediate next area. And then you can do the sprays there. After that, you move to the construction site, do the sprays there, and then lastly, you move to Kibagaoka Hill. It's not even the official name of the area. It's taken from Jet Set Radio Future because it looks similar. Just so it's clear, for the most part, I can't say with authority that these area names are correct. There are a few that I can. Park Street, Center Street, Bus Terminal, Gekijo Mai, Residential Area, Construction Site. Those are all confirmed by the game itself because they're mentioned in the actual police audio logs in the game. Other ones, I can't speak to at all because the sub-area names aren't mentioned. However, going through the areas in the aforementioned order, residential, sewers, construction site, and then the hill, basically the only way you can do this, although technically I think you can actually go to the hill before the construction site due to a semi-secret path. Also, if you miss sprays in the sewers, you can always go back. Or if you miss sprays anywhere, you can always go back. But the more time you're able to save, the better. So check your map screen if you're not sure, because any mandatory sprays that you missed will always show up on your map of the area before you leave it. What's also worth noting is that other missions, if you try to go to the other parts of the level in early missions, ones that aren't part of that particular mission, it will take you straight back to the garage. So if you know that you're going to fail a mission, you can either use the menu to head straight back to the garage and start the mission over, or you can just leave it through those areas. However, not every level has that sort of thing. Wait, what am I saying? Yes, they do. Every single level has at least one physical exit that you can use to get to the garage, and then you can always just exit to the garage through the menu. As per usual, I'm going to be also going for the green sprays because I want the jet ranking, and also just because the green sprays are fun to do. And like with Ben 10 Jet Graffiti, if you haven't gotten all the graffiti souls yet, this is a good opportunity to do so. You can replay jet missions as many times as you want without having to worry about score. So long as you get the jet rank in these once, you're all good. It's not like story missions where the pressure's on to get a jet rank on your first attempt or have to reset the game. Also, the sewers are worth noting because it's an area that's fairly easy to do a trick loop in. I'm not going to do it because I don't particularly desire to do so. But you can do Hello Kitty. You can do trick loops in the sewer area, which will be shown later when we eventually get to the jet technique missions, which are a treat.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm wall riding these walls because it's faster than manually going up the slope. That's something that just, after playing through these levels so many times and not getting jet rankings, you get fed up with how long it takes, and you start trying to find ways to make it faster. Weirdly, the amount of failing to get jet ranks I've done in this game has made me surprisingly okay at the game. Like, I think I mentioned this earlier in the series, but I had one playthrough that took me less than 2 hours to do. This is not that playthrough. Also, like Ben 10 Show, the areas in Jet Graffiti where you can pick up spray cans are limited, although I find that it's not quite as bad with Kogane Show or even, well, any area. Quite honestly, Ben 10 Show's Jet Graffiti, I think, is the hardest thing to do in the game. No, there's one exception. But I'm not gonna mention that just yet. You'll see it eventually, but I'm not gonna mention it just yet. I think I'm using the rails here as a pseudo sort of grind loop, like a miniature way of getting some extra points. But really, the sewers are probably the best spot in Kogane in order to get like a proper trick loop. I don't know why I'm filling up my cans so much if I have pretty much all the graffiti I need here. Like, it's, if you want to play this game efficiently, which you don't have to, like, I just do it because I think it makes for better videos if you're playing well. But can conservation or management, because you're going to always use your spray cans, it's important for making good time through the levels, which is why generally if you're watching a speedrun or somebody's just very quickly trying to get through the game, you will see them play as characters with higher max spray cans, just because it's it's easier to pick up more of them. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned blue cans give you 5 cans, whereas yellow give you 1, and red cans restore your health. That would have been important to mention earlier, but in case it's not obvious, I am world's best commentator.
Give me a break, give me a break.
Cool, I fell off into the water. Very nice.
What's going on? What's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. Understand what's going on here.
Oh, I actually missed a spray in an earlier area. That could be a problem. But the fact that you're seeing it means that it's actually not that big a deal. This spot where you get a graffiti soul earlier is where the last spray is. I missed that earlier, I guess. Very good, very cool, very nice. But we got in a jet rank now, so it's all good.
That's right.
We've collected all graffiti souls in Kogane Cho now, so a separate video showing all the graffiti souls available in Kogane will be up. Cool graffiti screen, bro. You want to do something with it? No? No? How about now? Alright, you do you. Oh, there we go. I guess I fell asleep at the wheel or something. I don't know. Moving on to a new set of graffiti. I don't know why, but I just tried to unify them under, like, the same spot on the menu in order to do them in sets. I mentioned earlier that that's for an achievement in the PC version / digital version, but it's not really a big deal, and you don't have to do it to technically 100% the game. The next mission we're going to be doing is the final mission of Chapter 1, Love Attack. I'm playing as Gum, although I really don't think you have to, because it's another Tiger's Tag mission. For Center Street, we have Dragon Crew Who Are You by Dragon at number 12 for size small graffiti. Followed by another size small graffiti, Edge You Out by Edge at number 14. For large graffiti, we have Spray Me by Ill Writer at number 46. And Break It Up by Break at number 48. Lastly, for large graffiti, Monkey, we have Ahead of the Crowd by Saru at number 82. That's also the last piece of graffiti for Shibuya. So now we can show all the footage for the graffiti souls in, well, every area of the game for the original Japanese release of the game, but not for the North American, European, de la, or digital versions, as you will see later. I'm getting into a subject that I probably should save for another video because I don't want to give it all away, but there are different versions of the game, each with their own stuff. We're doing another Tagger's Tag mission, or just tag the rival gang, but this time against the Love Shockers. As mentioned in an earlier episode, the cutscenes actually change depending on what order you do the missions in, to a minor degree. Mostly that happens at the beginning of the game, but it can also happen with the Tagger's Tag missions. However, it does not happen with the Love Shockers unless you do their Tagger's Tag mission first, which I don't think you actually can do. No, you can't. You can't do the Love Attack mission before Kogane Circus and noise reduction. On the bright side, these missions are, or at least this mission will be short-ish because Center Street is not a super large area, it's just a lot of downhill. We actually saw this for the first time when doing Tab's character tutorial challenge, but we get to actually fully explore it now, which means we get to get the graffiti souls and not sketch on the cars, because I don't think I ever actually do that outside of the tutorial. I will, however, run down the hill because it's fast. Very fast. Here are 2 graffiti souls put out in very not hard to reach places. If I find the last of the Love Shockers, I'll be able to finish the mission. If not, I'm going to be ashamed of myself because this area of the level is actually pretty small. Good range. Very cool, very nice. There we go. Okay.
That's right.
Let's get scratching.
Martians come all the way to Earth just to listen to us. We're Tokyo's finest pirate radio, Jet Set Radio! One of the fallen Love Shockers was holding a golden rhinoceros badge. The Golden Rhinos are a gang of ruthless Asian killers. Rumor has it, they're the ones who kidnapped Poison Jam too. The Rokoku group is run by a strange fella named Goji Rokoku. It's a huge business conglomerate that pretty much owns the city. Rokoku Project 2000 is Goji's big city improvement plan to increase productivity and prosperity in the area. The future of Tokyo, he said. If you ask me, it's just a bunch of bull. Them guys have been erasing a lot of GG graffiti. Are the GGs gonna sit back and take it? The Golden Rhinos and the Rokoku Project got nothing to do with me, and it's dangerous to get involved. But you gotta give back what you take, right?